Welcome back to Cold Cases.
I'm Rusty.
I'm Cayson.
We just drank 12 beers each and solved the case of the pizza bomber.
10 beers each.
What did I say?
12.
Oh, all right.
And after each beer, they unlocked a new clue in the 2003 Erie, Pennsylvania pizza bomber.
Sounds delicious.
Let's see if they solved it. Do you have any knowledge of the pizza bomber?
Oh, is he the guy with the dog collar?
I think.
Fuck. That's the answer. One thing about this case, it's extremely convoluted.
I obviously know what convoluted means, but for Cayson,
There's a lot of different moving parts, very complicated.
love it. Okay.
Yeah.
I obviously know what the word complicated is, but.
Right, it's like a convoluted.
Oh, okay.
It's like a catch-22. Okay.
Another thing I want to tell you about this case, there has been someone put away for this crime.
Okay.
Okay, so
All
there
right.
is, I guess, a right answer you might call in the sense of
Cayson and I
law
are very
enforcement reach.
distrusting of kind of the judicial system, so
Of
I think we'll
course.
probably come to a different conclusion, but
Yeah, let's do it.
Fun fact, the people who solved this case, 0 beers.
all right. Yeah, so they
So,
didn't
yeah,
even,
exactly.
fresh set of eyes.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, I will say it's pouring rain out right now, and this is perfect crime-solving weather.
This is how real detectives would do it if it's raining.
Oh my God, I forgot how stupid he looks.
Okay, so that's him right there. That's Brian Weld. He was a pizza delivery man. He had been working earlier that day, gone to deliver a pizza. The next time he shows up, he's in this bank in Erie, Pennsylvania. As you see right there, he's got a t-shirt that says guess, ? A metal bomb around his neck. He walks into the bank, he demands $250,000. They're like, we got like $7 grand here or something.
Erie, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Like, it sounds like he didn't really think this through.
He gets the money he can get, leaves. Very shortly after is caught in a parking lot by the police. They surround him. He's like, I got a bomb on my neck. Like, you gotta let me go. I gotta like do blah, blah, blah. And they're all pointing guns at him. Broadcast on TV. He's like, it's gonna go off. And then they don't know what to believe. They call the bomb squad. Bomb squad's on the way. Boom, bomb goes off.
No.
Kills
Damn.
him on live television in the middle of a parking lot.
How big of an explosion was it?
Like 5 inches into his chest or something.
So
and
it
just,
wasn't like, it
enough.
didn't like blow his head like clean off.
No, I mean, you could see, so that photo's actually the aftermath. So this is when he was sitting there, and then
Yes, probably shouldn't have joked about it
Yeah,
earlier. But
okay. We were looking at this one, and there were plenty of jokes to be had.
So that was the bomb squad coming up about 2 minutes after. They got there about 2 minutes.
always late.
Too late.
Let me just preface this by saying I know a little bit about this case from like a YouTube video I watched 10 years ago. If
Okay.
I'm remembering correctly, there's a chance he had nothing to do with this.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, is this just the plot of 30 Minutes or Less?
His family made a big stink when 30 Minutes for Less came out. They insisted that nobody who wrote the movie knew anything about it, which is like,
What a coincidence.
Here's my first couple thoughts about this.
Give me.
My knee-jerk reaction is whoever was behind this didn't totally do that much research. Like, I feel like no bank in Erie, Pennsylvania would have more than a little bit of money in there. I can't imagine there's anywhere that has $250,000.
I feel like most banks would have that much money, right?
You've never been to Erie. You've never been to Erie and it
know.
shows.
have you been to Erie?
No. All right. Cheers, brother.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I'm making record pace. Cheers.
So not only did he have a bomb around his neck, he was holding a cane gun.
It's like a Sherlock Holmes
How
villain.
sick is that?
It's so sick.
Look at him holding this. Like, no one is like,
Yeah, there's no reason for it to be
you're
disguised.
Yeah, you're-
he has a bomb around his neck. And he's disguising his gun.
this'll throw him off.
Well, that guy with a bomb has a regular cane.
A huge bomb. I'd be like, well, I can't bring a gun in there. I'm gonna
It's kind of a hat on a hat. All right, I feel like we're making some really
All
good
right,
progress.
What did we
here.
glean from that? That he just like has gadgets around?
I
Or
mean,
the other guy?
whoever did this to him is some sort of inventor.
Okay.
Can we, like, maybe
Yeah.
a Dr. Doofenshmirtz
Exactly.
type where he's.
Some sort of background in. Is there a degree for gadgets? For making
Doofenshmirtz is
gadgets?
later.
What did you say?
Doofenshmirtz comes later, so don't
Yeah, wait, was
spoil.
this? Did
That's
this happen to
clue
be
5.
in the tri-state area?
Yeah.
What is the tri-state area?
I think there's a
I think
number
the
of
tri-state
places
area
that-
is completely dependent on where
list 3
who's
states.
telling it. Like here, the tri-state area would be California, Nevada,
Arizona.
Arizona.
Yeah.
The famous tri-state
tri-state area,
area.
of course,
Or you
yeah.
could go California, Washington, Oregon.
Yeah, it depends where you live.
Tri-state area.
It's like half the
Yeah,
country.
just you and the closest 2 states.
Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated.
The branding of this, like when you hear pizza bomber, you're thinking
Right.
like there's pepperoni flying everywhere. He just
the best-
was a pizza guy.
Yeah. When I heard pizza bomber, I was picturing like, you know when you order Domino's online and you like get to watch it go through the, tracker?
Yeah.
Like when it gets to the end, your house explodes. Hot pie for Cayson.
Oh, he's
and
dropping
you
bombs
open
off?
it up, and it's like the timer's at like 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a bomb and someone's like, it's tied to this Domino's order.
The president is on the phone with like the South Portland Domino's, and he's like, whatever you do, keep that pizza in the oven as long
Burn it
as
for all I fucking care.
the fate of this country depends on you keeping that pizza in the oven.
I can't do
The
it.
pizza's struggling with whether he listens to like Obama or like
Papa John. Yeah.
All right.
All right, 3.
Pizza bomber.
Pizza bomber.
Pizza.
Cheers.
Excuse me, brother.
Letter.
Willie, can you read it for us?
Give us like a
You can read
summary.
this.
No, no, no,
They
but
traced the
Yeah.
typing.
But you have kind of a voice for radio. You got a face for radio, kid.
Bomb hostage. You are to go to PNC Bank at Summit Town Center on Peach Street. Quietly give the following demand notes to a receptionist or bank manager. Do not cause alarm. Get required money. Deliver us to a specified location by following notes that you will collect as you race against time. Each note leads to the next note and key until finished. You will collect several keys and a combination to remove the bomb.
This feels like a sorority scavenger hunt. You know what I mean? At the Tried-Out house, there's gonna be a code.
Most important rule. If anything comes up, please call the house mom and she will come pick you up.
Yeah, we knew it. We knew it.
Most important rule, do not radio, phone, or contact anyone. Alerting authorities, your company, or anyone else will bring your death. If we spot police vehicles or aircraft, you will be killed. This powerful booby-trapped bomb can be removed only by following our instructions. Leave your driver's license at the bank and promise to return money to us by following course of instructions. So then it had instructions to go to this McDonald's, and he had gone to that McDonald's and was like leaving there. So he
It's
had
like-
gotten the next
it's like,
clue.
on the way home from getting it, go to the McDonald's drive-thru and get me a 4 for 4.
A spicy snack wrap.
He gets this call, right, to his pizza restaurant, and the delivery location is like an old radio station.
I know hindsight's 2020, but if I work at like Papa John's and they're like, we got a medium pepperoni going to the old abandoned Radio Shack, I'm like, yeah, I think we just sit this one out.
The other thing is when the cops have the guns pointed at him in that parking lot before his head blows up, they ask him what's going on. What he says is that a group of black guys put it on him and sent him on this quest.
Pretty racist. I mean, could have been anybody. Why profile the race? He could have said tall guys.
Wait, so his last words were 4 black guys put this bomb on my neck?
I don't know if he said 4, but he said a group of black guys
Gotta
put
be
this
like,
bomb on my neck.
gotta be up there for worst last words of all time, right?
Yeah, it sure does.
My family's been the greatest gift ever. And his was like, a group of black guys put a
Lame
bomb
black
on my
guys,
neck.
yeah.
I mean, does
It's like,
that
that's all
raise
you
any
need to know.
questions?
What?
He didn't give any details. All he was just like, oh, a group of black guys did it.
And then just didn't talk anymore.
He could have told them anything, and he gave no details. He was just like, a group of black guys put this on my neck.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know where to go from here. I think we just need to keep. It's like
I don't want to go after like a nameless group of African Americans, but that's kind of where this trail is leading us.
Willie, how would you advise us to
Bail us
get
out
out
of
of this?
I would drink the beers.
Something clearly happened last time after the 10th beer where
There's,
they were like,
there's like a barrier.
they were like, we have to do 10, which I actually am kind of fine with.
My only
I almost
qualm
threw up in my hands last time.
Yeah, that was bad. That was bad.
Put the two thoughts together.
Could literally be anything. All right, cheers.
Whoa.
Oh!
Suspect number 1.
That right there is Bob Pinetti. Also worked at the pizza restaurant with Brian. 3 days after Brian's unfortunate passing, Bob Pinetti dies.
Whoa.
Suspected
what?
overdose.
Can we find out what he overdosed on?
Yeah.
And that doesn't count as a Google.
They don't know. Or I don't know.
Whatever his face he's making here is the opposite of.
You think it's more like methamphetamines?
Let's call a spade here. I mean, it's some
Yeah.
sort of upper.
He looks a little plump for that, don't you think? Though, don't you think those guys are a little bit more slender?
I knew
Not
a couple
not to
guys
body
in
shame.
college that were, doing uppers and were seeing no weight loss. So I think, what's his name? Brian Andretti?
Bob Pinetti.
Bob
Okay.
Pinetti.
All right.
Close.
Close.
Brian Wells was the.
I kind of got the important syllables of it.
So 3 days later, coworker drops dead.
Curious. Okay. All right. Can we get a little bit more context on who Brian was?
Brian was not a family man. He lived alone, single guy, had been a pizza delivery guy for 15 years or something. Didn't really have much going on.
I think there's a world where Brian knew too
That's
much.
Bob.
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 Brian's the
That's going to be
pizza
confusing
guy.
after a while.
Well, they're both pizza guys.
Excuse
Thanks
me
for the
for mixing up the two middle-aged pizza guys. He looks cool. This guy was like definitely.
The weird guy, yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God. I'm gonna be honest. I don't feel like we're getting very close right now, but I think we're gonna crack it soon. I have a feeling
close.
5, 6, 7 is gonna be like somewhere in there.
Because they're cutting us off at 10, we're like halfway through at 5, which means we're
Right.
closer to the end than we've ever been before. Still gonna drink an extra 2 beers in the alley after this, but that's, I mean, if they're gonna cut me off.
Gonna brown bag it.
Yeah, my hands are tied.
What is cognac again? Oh, it's the wine that
you, like,
was like set on fire.
It's like
Hennessy.
a whiskey that, yeah, Tennessee, yeah, it's like a whiskey.
Isn't that how they discovered it? Is like a cognac
Wine
because
that
of
you set on fire?
I don't know
They
if I wanna use
discovered
my
it
Google for
because
that.
a ship full of wine got set on fire. Can we use our one
Like,
Google to see if that's
caramelized
true?
it?
It's French
We learned
brandy.
this? Yeah, Lucas is corroborating my story.
No.
No, Lucas, get my back here.
Wait, you had me Google it though, and I did.
And what does it say?
Distilled wines to preserve them into brandish wine, which translates to burnt wine, but I don't think they burned it on accident. They burned a product. So I think that makes sense,
All
right?
right, hit me.
All right.
All right, we have 2 weird coworkers so far. Can I see your 2 and raise you a 3rd?
Please.
This guy.
Are we able to guess early?
Yes.
I think he did it.
All right.
He looks like a guilty man.
So we're done then?
Wait, so Willie, tell us who this is.
Bill Rothstein. So Bill Rothstein calls the police and he says, I gotta come clean. There is a body in my freezer. Dead.
Super
Unrelated.
He killed the body and they were like, they made me do it. They strapped a bomb to my chest just like that.
I
one
also
guy.
had a
Yes,
bomb strapped
yes.
to my neck.
And so he calls the cops. He says, there's a body in my freezer. I didn't put it there though, but I'm calling because I want this thing out of my freezer. I know who did it. And my old roommate Marjorie killed this guy. It was her ex-boyfriend.
His old roommate?
Yeah, he lived with
It
this
was
lady.
like roommates were
So
kind
they
of
go
like
to his
a
house.
big
It's
theme
like a
here.
hoarder
Oh, yeah.
crack house kind of like hoarder. Apparently it like reeked. So they go and they find a body in Bill Rothstein's house. It's like, I didn't do it.
How long had it been?
It had been in there for a while. It was extremely frozen. They couldn't even do an autopsy for like 4 days because they had to thaw it.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Is this going to tie back to the case?
Can I say something
yes.
about Bill? Too many pens.
All right, Brian calls the cops.
Bill.
Bill calls the cops, and he goes, hey, my former roommate, Marjorie,
Yeah.
killed someone. The body's in the freezer.
Never trust a Marjorie.
His thing wasn't like, I'm here to solve this crime. It was like, I don't know who else to call to get this thing out of my house.
Yeah.
Which in and of itself is a crime, no? Like he's like aiding and
To have
abetting.
it?
It is, yes.
He was like,
What was
this
his
thing
plan
has
to
become such a nuisance
Yeah.
to my life.
I just killed a deer. I have so much venison to put in this thing. Too. I have no way to cool it. Get this body out of here, please.
You know what my least favorite clues Willie gives us are? The ones where we get the information and then we just have to just drink another beer to find out like,
Well, you want one more part of
Yeah,
this clue?
yeah,
How about
please.
that?
Yeah.
Within the year, dead of cancer.
this guy?
Yeah, Bill
And you
Rothstein.
said
Bill
this
Rothstein.
Bad guys
it was
get cancer.
It was a crack house.
It was like a disgusting house where there was drug use and.
Can we Google does drug use lead to cancer?
You already used your
I think-
Google on was cognac from burning wine.
I knew that was gonna come back to bite me.
All right. We can't open this yet. We have to drink this.
I hate to do this. I do need to remind you of the rules. So you have to drink the beer before you open the clue.
Do you think you could kick his ass?
Will?
Yeah.
No.
Like if it came to it, like what
Not
if we just
anymore.
said like,
What's your experience with like wrestling, fight, like boxing, fighting? Like have
you
been
feel
in
like more
fights
like
before?
a grappler? Are you gonna take him to the ground?
Probably not Willie. Willie's got some reach on me.
All right, come on.
I assume this is our girl Marjorie.
That is Marjorie Diehl-Armstrong.
She was the one who killed the person in the freezer.
She pleads guilty. She says she was mentally ill and gets like a good plea deal kind of, so she goes to jail
Classic.
for like 7 to 20 or something.
That feels
Big
like
range.
Big range.
an insane gap.
Her minimum was 7 for killing a guy and stuffing him in a freezer.
Yeah, but she was
She's
mentally ill.
insane.
And it was her boyfriend.
We're both in relationships, or all three of us are in relationships here. When are the women gonna stop getting away with treating us wrong?
So Marjorie had previously been acquitted of killing a boyfriend years before, where she was
Mere
found
coincidence.
innocent,
Mere
self-defense.
coincidence.
Her husband had also died in mysterious circumstances. There was a trail.
What makes me sad is that, or not sad, but like kind of nervous, if my wife decides to kill me and put me in a freezer,
Right.
maximum she's getting is 7 years.
Right. Here's the thing. If she has 3 spouses or boyfriends that have died previously, Bill is just as complicit in living with her. You know, my dad used to say, guilty by association. If you hang out with that person, you're tying all your stuff together. And the fact that he was willing to live with her knowing everyone she's ever lived with has died.
I would say the only, like, in Bill's case, he's like, oh, she has a boyfriend. If she's gonna kill somebody, it's gonna be her boyfriend. It's not gonna be me.
He's in the mirror like every morning. He's like, just keep it in your pants, Bill. You'll stay alive.
Don't do it. It's not worth it. It's
As
not
long
worth
as
it.
you don't give her little Bill, everybody's gonna come out of here fine.
Get that from my skull.
What are you doing?
What are you talking about?
You're opening the clue again.
I'm a guy, man. If you're gonna hand me, if you're gonna hand
I
me,
didn't hand it to you.
if you're gonna, okay, sorry.
Every
If you're gonna
episode of this
slide
show,
it across
I didn't
the-
slide
if you're
it.
gonna-
I didn't fucking slide anywhere.
You
and
did.
you
Number
threatened
on
to
it.
kick
Roll
my
the
ass
clip.
last time I run.
Hey, roll the clip. There was a
You
slide.
probably see it from that angle.
I said it
there.
right here. I said it right here like I do every time. And we had a conversation last clue about this, and you said you were gonna kick my ass for being a smart ass.
Have you noticed that these like every time I do an impression, it somehow is that same voice that I can't figure out what it is. Willie's gonna take me to the ground and he's gonna kick me.
It's like a 1920s reporter.
You know, I did watch Bugsy Malone recently. That may be where I got it.
Yeah, it's like a newsie.
Dude, there's a guy named Jack Kelly in Newsies, so that's my name.
Wait, I thought your name was
What?
Rusty Featherstone.
Did we look this up last time? Isn't there an actual detective, Rusty Featherstone?
Yeah, there is. He solved like some Kansas City murder.
And you're just you're mogging him on Wikipedia?
I think I was #1 most famous Rusty at one point. Can you pull that up while we're
No, you already used your Google on me.
It's not related to. It's not
used-
for the video.
That's what you said.
pull it
No,
up.
you said earlier. You said you can look that up because it is related to the video. No, don't look it up.
I get one Google.
No, you don't. No.
He gets one Google.
You don't
too.
get
Yeah,
that.
Lucas gets one Google.
No, he used his Google on whether
Rusty
cognac was a big
Featherstone's
fire.
famous birthdays.
Rusty Wallace, MLB player.
No, Rusty Wallace is a
NASCAR.
NASCAR driver.
That's Bubba Wallace.
Who am I? What number am I?
You are
I
so
said
over
famous-
your limit.
I
you
said famous
shouldn't have. You
birthdays.
should have looked up if cognac was a big fire.
Figured out.
Block the Wi-Fi. Someone turn the Wi-Fi off.
I'm #2. First name Rusty.
We got more goss on Marjorie Diehl-Armstrong, right? So she's in prison, and guess what? She wants to move to a cushier prison.
It's two pictures of the same girl.
Ready?
In his defense, he's kind of in a lose-lose because when he hands us text, we don't want to read it. When he hands us pictures, we go, it's not enough.
Well, I'm
So we gotta
starting to
do some
find
pictures
on these
for-
videos, you guys will look at the evidence for like 10 seconds and then just tell stories. There is almost no interest in solving this case.
We're interested.
Marjorie Diehl-Armstrong decides she wants to move to a cushier prison, so she's gonna talk. And she fesses up that she knows details about the pizza bombing. And she says the mastermind was Bill Rothstein.
Bingo.
She says she was involved. She provided
Bill.
the timers that was used on the bomb, but that it was Bill who masterminded the whole thing, and she just provided the timers.
This is the timers girl.
I have a couple thoughts, but I have a question first.
Yes.
Why would you need a timer supplier? Those are kind of a readily available thing.
You're gonna want a trustworthy timer though.
So she realizes like, hey, this happened in my hometown. I can sell out Bill Rothstein by just lying like, hey, I know what happened in this case so that I can.
What does she have to gain from that?
She wants that Ghislaine Maxwell treatment. She wants to be in that country club
true.
prison. She wants to be playing tennis. Here's my thought. Kayson, what do you see about these two people that maybe differ from Brian's testimony?
They both seem white to me.
They seem pretty white.
I don't want to defend our girl Marjorie here, but I will say our guy Bill does look like a guy who could be like a mastermind of something. He looks like a guy who would make bombs homemade. Like, I guess of the four, he looks the one to like hatch a plan, you know what I mean?
He's hatching plans like he's a damn poultry farmer. Come on.
Before Bill can ever be tried for anything, dead of cancer, remember? All right, how about this? Before we get into our 8th clue,
Daily double.
not a daily double, but I'll give you a little more tidbit. Marjorie, she wants to move to that cushy little prison, right? Here's what she also says. Brian Wells was part of it. Wrong, that's Bob. Brian Wells.
This guy.
The pizza bomber.
First guy.
Part of the bank
She
robbery.
says he was in on it. That he was a willing participant in it, and that Bill masterminded it, and she just provided the timers.
That's pretty believable. Like, these guys seem like dumb enough to concoct like such a plan.
Right.
And this guy's like, this could work. We're gonna get $250,000. Split it up by 4. Dude, you could live for like 15 years comfortably in Erie, Pennsylvania.
Oh my
with
God.
a fourth of $250K.
Here's my one hang up. That would imply that Brian is prepared to take the fall, right? Because in the instructions, he's instructed to leave his ID there, right?
Yeah. But he has these as like an excuse, like they forced me to do it.
But Kayson, you don't think the IRS got an eye on his bank account after that, where they're gonna be like, any way that he can get this money, he's never going to be able to.
Dude, the IRS doesn't know what they're doing. The IRS loses like $1 trillion a year just from like happenstance.
I think if you were a guy that was the lead suspect in trying to rob a bank with a bomb strapped around your neck and a cane gun, I think they're gonna be like, might be worth keeping tabs
I
on him.
suppose. But he's probably he has a bunch of cash. He's gonna give it to these guys. And then it's up to these guys to launder that money.
So Eileen,
Marjorie.
She's claiming that these two were the masterminds and she merely was some sort of timekeeper. Here's my hang up. If these two were acting alone, which I don't believe they are at this current moment,
Yeah, I would agree.
that would imply they were able to make this real bomb. You're telling me they'd be like, we know how to build 90% of a bomb, but we need Marjorie from the hoarder house to supply the timers.
We need the
Like,
timers.
it's just not believable at this current moment. I'm sure there's someone else involved, and I'm almost positive there's going to be something to lead us to that in Clue 8.
I would love that. Okay, I will say before we drink this, every good plan needs 4 key characters.
I agree.
Brains, looks. You need the muscle, and then you need a wild card.
Obviously, you need the brains.
You needed the brains.
The looks, I think you're more thinking like casino heist.
You need a face for the crime, though, which could be this guy.
Oh, it's not looks in the sense of beauty. It's just
Open for interpretation, I would say.
muscle brawn, I agree with you.
Yeah.
You need someone to be in it, kind of an enforcer.
Do the dirty work.
Here's where my hang up is, and I would really like some insight from
Yeah.
you. Where does the wild card come in play?
You're gonna need a wild card. Because anything can happen, and you're gonna want somebody that can make anything else happen as well. Brains, Bill. I would do looks, Brian. Wild card, Ghislaine. Marjorie. What do I have left? Muscle? All right,
Bob
kinda
Pinetti.
painted myself into a corner there a little bit, but all right.
What would you say you're missing right now? If there's like a new person
I
that
would
enters
say-
this,
I
what
would
are you
say-
hoping that they offer?
Either looks or muscle. We need one hot guy.
Can I just say my gut thought?
Yeah.
It's a small town. I think they might have been aware of it happening. I find it hard to believe that these are the brains and the brawn behind this operation.
So you want a
It's
hot
possible.
guy?
Yes, please.
I would like a hot guy, please. Will, who's the hottest guy you know?
Ken Barnes.
Why does that sound so familiar? Ken Barnes. I know that guy.
You ordered one hot guy, guess what you got?
This is Ken Barnes.
One hot guy.
Kenneth Barnes. He's in prison for an unrelated crime and allegedly divulges details about the case to his brother. His brother then goes to the police.
Is his brother also in prison?
No.
Do they
He's-
just grow these
he
type
re-
of
he
people
contacts
like off the
police.
vine in Erie, Pennsylvania? Like, where are these guys coming from?
You know where they're coming from.
Kenneth Barnes provides some more insight now. His brother-in-law goes to the police. He decides to divulge some information. Marjorie tried to hire him to kill her own father to gain her inheritance, which she believed to be in the millions of dollars. Kenneth Barnes said he would do it, but for $250,000.
Oh!
That's the exact amount they wanted.
Let me just check my math here. 1 second. So it was $250,000 correct for the ransom?
Yes.
And that would be, no, math checks out. That would be the exact amount.
Instead of one.
What? That's a comma.
One of the longer combos I've seen in my days.
And this is nothing against Marjorie. I'm starting to suspect maybe she's not that smart of a person.
She has a master's degree from Ghana.
the Yale of the Great Lakes area.
Here's my thought. Marjorie was delusional. I find it impossible to believe that her father's estate was in the millions. I think that she hired this guy, right?
Yeah.
She goes, hey, what's kind of your going rate for killing a guy? He says 250,000. She goes, great.
He was a crack dealer, by the way.
So
Why are
he-
all these crack
so-
guys overweight? I'm sorry. Why are they, like, from my experience with crack guys,
Right.
notoriously skinny.
Well, he's not getting high on his own supply, man. That's like
I mean,
rule,
good for
that's
him.
it's 10 crack commandments. That's
Dude,
rule number 1.
Just a businessman.
Here's my thought. He comes over to sell her crack.
Yes.
She goes, hey, let's smoke some crack. What happens when you smoke crack?
You have
get
a
high and
great
then you
time.
have blank ideas. What's the blank, Cayson? Good ideas.
Great ideas.
Good ideas.
Exciting
Great ideas.
Great
They
ideas.
seem like
Yes.
fantastic ideas.
Yes.
So she goes, hey, if you can kill my dad, what's your price? I'll pay it because I know I'm gonna get it from my inheritance. He says 250 grand. She goes, great. She probably initially offered him, hey, I'll pay you out of the inheritance. He goes, that's not good enough. I need it up front.
Yep.
So she goes, I'll
She said
contact
he
my
was part
roommate.
of it?
He always has crazy ideas. He can build neck bombs and cane guns. Bill concocts the kind of inverse heist where he's gonna trick Brian into robbing the bank for $250,000. And this is all believable to me because, like, and this is nothing against them, they seem like nice people, but they're obviously dumb if they think an Erie, Pennsylvania bank has like 250 grand ready to go.
Like, why wouldn't they go into the big city?
That's
like,
what I'm saying.
Why don't they go into like
because they're not
Pittsburgh
smart people, Casey.
or Akron or whatever?
They're like
close
our
to Erie.
level intelligence. Like this is
Yeah,
this is like a
those-
crime you and I would commit.
Yeah.
And Brian will then go into the bank and get the $250,000 for them, which can then pay off the hitman
To kill
to
the dad.
get the inheritance.
Correct.
You want to know something kind of funny? Guess how much money she actually got
Can
in
I
the
get?
will?
Or wait, he still left her in the will?
Yeah, I think like he ended up dying of old age, and she was like, his
I'd
only-
guess $7,200.
This is $250,000.
No, like put it this way. Guess how much his estate like had left over?
He had
50K.
No, not even close. He lives in Erie, Pennsylvania, brother.
He had $2 grand.
Yeah. Is this handwritten, Willie? These
It was handwritten, but they're pretty sure that they traced typed out.
It's cool. We used to
document.
trace things back in the day.
I don't want to call these people capital D dumb, but like they may have been illiterate.
That's a great map. What are you talking about?
There was like one guy in their crew that was like a stenographer.
They had to bring a cartographer in. So
We have a timer girl, now we need a map guy.
Also, these would be so much easier if we could solve them sober.
No, but guess what? The guys who solved it sober.
It's a good point. It's
we
a
don't know if
damn
they
good
did, right?
point.
Remember Malaysia Airlines Flight 370? Remember we solved it? Guess what? Everybody who ran into a wall, they were sober.
It's true.
Here's the thing. Cayson's exactly right.
Every criminal is a
Go
little
back
bit
and watch that
inebriated.
Malaysia Airlines one and tell me that that's not correct.
In order to catch a criminal, you have to think a little bit like a criminal.
In order to catch a criminal, you need to drink like a criminal.
All right, ready? This is Floyd Stockton.
Every time we open a clue, it's just another dirtbag white guy.
Floyd Stockton was Bill's roommate, and the day of the pizza bombing, Floyd moved out.
So, all we have to work with here is Floyd was Bill's roommate in the house with the dead body, right?
Yeah.
How many people did they have living in this house?
I mean, it's a crack house, man. It's wherever you can find space.
They had enough room for a guy in the freezer, a lady.
Yeah, the guy in the freezer just was like, oh, I'm gonna sleep in here tonight.
Here's the thought. Bill,
That's Floyd.
Floyd wants to move out. Have you guys ever notified your roommates like, hey man, I think I'm gonna go live with a different group of guys?
Yeah.
That's not a day of thing.
True.
I think we need to think of this through the lens of like, he knew what Matilda was doing, or what's her name again?
Marjorie Diehl-Armstrong.
My thought is Floyd heard rumblings of their plan to like do more murder, and he was like, hey, I'm just kind of here to do crack. And
Not really down with the whole murder
yeah, I don't
thing
want
you
to
guys
kind of
got
all the
going on,
strings
yeah.
attached. And so he put in his notice like, hey, you know, I'm gonna be leaving. I'm actually gonna go live with some buddies from college, and so he left.
He seems of like the 6 or whatever we have here. He seems like the most handsome as well too. So just naturally I trust him more.
Wait, this is like a normal guy.
Yeah, strong jaw.
Like these guys aren't boys.
One of these guys is guilty. Tell me who.
These guys aren't buddies.
Also, this guy.
I know he ain't hitting that. Come on, like he's like kind of Mr. Around Town.
This guy seems like the mastermind just because look at how much paper he has in his pocket.
Wait, that's actually a good point. Bring this up. Hold this there.
Like 4 separate notebooks.
Willie, is this able to be scaled down to the exact size of that notebook?
No, that was like that big of a paper. No, but I will say this. When he reported the body and the police first went to his house, they were filming when they went through his house. And when they went back and watched the footage years later, there was writing on a piece of paper that he had clearly written on, and there was an arrow very similarly drawn to the arrow like there is right there, and appeared on a few of these documents. So people have used that as sort of a circumstantial,
I know you're thinking the same thing as me, why don't you?
The way you write an arrow.
It's kind of one way. It's kind of
Exactly.
one way to do it.
Yeah, exactly.
That would be like he drew like the graffiti S in the same way.
Yeah. Do you think we're close?
I think before we go into this 10th beer, we need to at least be strong on our initial theory.
Okay.
So, name.
Marjorie Diehl-Armstrong.
Yes.
Marjorie finds out or believes to herself that her dad has an estate that is worth millions, right?
Yes.
She contacts Ed Burns. What's his name? Where do I know Ed Burns?
Why do you always look at him?
Will, can you Google who is
No, don't. No, you're out of
Will,
Googles. You're out of
Will,
Googles. You
Will.
can't weaponize.
Will. Ed
Everybody in
Burns
the room
is
gets
like
Google.
he's like a famous Hollywood guy. Who is Ed Burns?
All right, you can Google who is Ed Burns.
He's the producer of Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah.
How hard was that?
So he hires Ed Gein and, or what's his name?
Ken Barnes, Bill Rothstein, Brian Wells, Floyd Stockton,
Okay, all right,
Bill
all right.
Pinetti.
So many guys.
Bob
There's
Pinetti.
so many
So,
guys.
here's a theory, here's a leading theory in the clubhouse. Marjorie believes to herself that her father has an estate that is worth millions of dollars. She wants to kill her father so she can get this immediately. She contacts Ken Burns.
Yes.
Ken Barnes.
Barnes.
He says his fee is $250,000.
Which is super steep.
Dude, which
for
in
that
Erie
guy.
dollars is like, oh my God, you're a king. She goes, great, let me find a way to get this money. Marjorie contacts Bill Withers and he goes, I can get this done, but for some reason I need you to make the timers. And
Yeah.
so they create this neck bomb that they're going to order a pizza, and when the pizza driver, Brian, shows up, they're gonna strap it to his neck. Has he given any testimony as to how they...
He's dead.
Brian?
He's dead.
His head detonated.
No, I know, but I'm saying, like, you're telling me all he got out was, like, it was 4 black guys? Like, he wasn't, like...
Yeah.
So maybe he is implicated then. Why else would he say it was 4 black guys if he's not a part of it and trying to help people he was working with?
I mean, brother, it could be 4 black guys. We have no idea. We have no idea. We're exactly where we started.
Everybody we
You
have
are
here
not
is
exactly where you started. There has been a wealth of evidence.
Also, here's a, like, Sherlock Holmes, James Bond
Yes.
contraption in
In case you get in any trouble, here's the case.
Well, I think maybe they were like, in case there are any cops in there and a shootout breaks out, like, we want you to be able to defend yourself. And so they gave him the
Yeah,
cane gun.
here's the cane gun.
He goes, but here the question remains. Do you think he was doing like opposite? Like he was trying to throw them off the scent? Like they go like, who did this to you? What's the opposite of 4 black guys? 3, 2, 1. 2 white
white
people.
guys.
The opposite of 4 black guys is obviously 2 white people, right?
Yeah?
I think clue 10 it might tell us though.
Clue 10 might blow this whole thing open.
All right. Because I've never been further from the case.
Don't open it.
We don't know anything about the cane. The cane is where I'm most curious.
Cane is the
Yes.
funniest thing of all
Yeah.
time. It also looks like it may be like retractable. Do you
Yeah.
see like that?
Oh yeah, like telescopic.
rage there, yeah.
It seems like I threw that in for like a bit almost.
And also, we'll give him a cane gun.
It's a gun.
Back in my day, a cane gun was just how you got to school.
This is where things get interesting.
Every clue is just a picture of like a guy you went to high school with.
You went to high school, the guy looked like Ken Barnes?
Brother, I grew up in Maine. There were a handful. Like this was our leading rusher on the Capers football team.
I went to high school with like 4 Ken Barneses.
Netflix's evil genius ends with a stunning confession. Here's what could have happened next in the collar bomb case.
So this is an article detailing what is known as the Hoopsick confession. So the Hoopsick confession comes to light.
Hoopsick.
Netflix does this documentary about it, and they have this never-before-seen testimony of a woman named Jessica Hoopsick. Hoopsick was had been working as a prostitute. She had worked with Brian Wells in a professional capacity, if you will. And when they raided his house, they did find he had 2 prostitutes that he had done business with. But what's her confession? You're probably wondering. And I'm guessing you don't want to read this, so I'll just tell you.
You guessed correctly.
Words. Yeah.
Jessica Hoopsick comes forward and says that she was contracted by someone who offered her money and drugs in exchange for someone that she thought was exceedingly trusting, not suspicious, easy to manipulate, and maybe didn't have a ton of people in their life that would, yeah.
I want people watching this to know. I want everyone here to know.
Yeah.
No matter how bad life gets, you are not going to be the person that would fit the description of he has literally nothing going on. Easiest duped guy of all
A
time.
quote
Yeah.
pushover, that he would be easily scared into doing something like this.
That seems
Do
like
you,
a bad
do you have
description
any
to fall
information
into.
about how they got the collar on him?
They do know that when they went to the site of where the pizza was allegedly delivered, there were like, the marks indicate there had been some sort of like skirmish.
So he wasn't a fucking coward. He put up a fight for himself. Like, you know when they're like, they're
Jessica
Yeah.
Hoopsick
But like what?
said that she gave his info, and then when she was shown some pictures, she identified the person that contacted her as Ken Barnes.
Wait,
So
this
she
but
pegged
this
Brian?
flips everything on its head. Initially, we thought, what's her name?
Marjorie Diehl-Armstrong.
Initially, we thought Marjorie Armstrong contacted him. He said, "I'll do it for $250,000," and then she went and did it herself.
Yeah.
She's now using Ken Barnes as a broker.
So he's the mastermind for the whole thing.
He goes, hey, this guy Brian, I've heard word through one of my prostitute friends, is that who it is? That he's gonna lay over and we can put this collar on him. He doesn't look like a pushover. Like, that's not a guy I would fuck with. Maybe he just didn't know the ground game. Maybe that was like, yeah.
He wasn't a grappler.
Yeah, do you think there was any sort of grappling happening?
I mean, there was a struggle at the place.
You've got all the evidence. It's up to you guys to decide what happened.
All right.
Who was the mastermind behind the pizza bombing, or are they still out there today? All right, jacket's coming off.
Here's my theory. My name's Rufus, and this is about to be the Trufus. You ready? So, I think it all starts with Kendra.
With who?
Kendra?
Marjorie Diehl-Armstrong.
Yes.
Close enough, dude. Why were we splitting hairs here? So, Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Marjorie Diehl-Armstrong.
Who's Marjorie Taylor Greene?
She's a congresswoman from Georgia.
I'm hanging out with Willy too much. All right. I'm gonna be serious. I'm gonna be fucking serious here. Can I have a beer?
No.
Yeah, Willie. Yeah.
We need a beer. I'm not.
Yes.
All right, you ready? You ready? This is for real. Marjorie Armstrong is the catalyst. Marjorie goes in a crack-induced state. I believe that my father has millions of dollars.
As one does. When you grow up, you always think your dad has millions of dollars.
She contacts
Ken Barnes.
And she goes, hi, I would like to kill my dad.
He says $250,000.
Bingo. So, Ken Barnes now, from what we learned from the, what's her name?
Vanessa.
Jessica Hoopsick.
From what we learned from the Jessica Hoopsick testimony, he actually became the liaison to contact her.
Yep.
So, he contacts, oh my God, I've lost it.
Some big web.
Just shut the fuck up, let me figure it out. I had it earlier, you know I had it.
Jessica
yes.
Hoopsick commissioned the robbing?
Oh, sorry. He is an avid, Ed Burns is an avid prostitute user. He talks
Look at
to
the guy. I mean, look at
Just let me fucking finish. He goes, Mrs. Hoopsick, would you have any guys that you know of that are like huge pushovers? She goes, this guy. They go, we're gonna call a pizza in from a payphone to an abandoned Radio Shack. He shows up with the pizza. They put this collar on him and they go, hey man, here you go.
Imagine being such a pushover. You're there to deliver pizza, and they're like, you know what? Let us put a bomb
They
on.
go, we'd like to put a bomb on you, and you go, why?
I'm not one to say no.
You go, I
don't want to say no to this.
After they give him that, they go, in case a police shootout breaks out, here is your James Bond cane. He goes in, everything that happens, and then we all know what happens after that.
I think that is the case, and I think it's kind of close.
My name's Rufus, and that's the Trufus.
Bang. All right, you want to know what the police concluded?
Was it exactly what I just said?
It wasn't far off.
Identical?
Actually, all 4 of these people were involved in it. The police concluded that Marjorie Diehl-Armstrong was in fact the mastermind of the whole plot. Bill had the handy skills to build the bomb and the cane.
Our Bill.
Our Bill. Our Bill?
I kind of like Bill.
That Brian was in on it, but they think that he might have thought it was a fake bomb. When he was on the ground, he initially wasn't as freaking out, and then once it started like ticking and making a noise, then he kind of went into panic mode.
Whoa.
Marjorie was convicted and sentenced to life in prison. She got measly, almost nothing from her father. This guy was granted immunity.
He always seemed innocent to us.
Floyd got life in prison for like being somewhat connected to this, but I got 7 years for stuffing her boyfriend in a freezer.
Wait, what happened with the actual murder she committed?
She was in jail for that, and then she got convicted of this.
Got life for something she might have been
She
a
never
part
got
of.
out of prison. She claimed she didn't do it, but she was convicted.
Didn't do this current.
Yeah, she claims it was all Bill's idea, but she was convicted of it.
Was there any way that this plan would have worked, do you think?
So that's another thing that people have said, that when you look at the timeline of like all the steps they had asked him to do, like seems like the bomb was probably gonna go off regardless.
So if they fixed it or
like, cause the police stopped him at like the second location of what was the thing that said collecting all these different keys and stuff.
Do we have any idea of like, in this, I'm not trying to be funny at all. And Willie and I contributed lots of money donated to Best Buddies. Is there a chance this is a special needs guy? Because like he wouldn't, like that plan doesn't make any.
Well, they think that he thought it was a fake bomb.
That's what I'm saying. I'm
some
worried.
ways, but not smart enough.
I'm worried they took advantage of him.
Yeah, I think they definitely took advantage of him, regardless of whether he has special needs or not.
All I'm saying is if
I think there's a middle ground, right?
you ever met a middle ground, brother? You know, like,
I've met some.
I'd almost rather be, in the.
All right, so we solved it.
Like a middle ground guys, like you're getting no help. They're just like you're on. That's how they end up pizza delivery drivers. You know what I mean?
All right, just stop.
Willie has my best interest in mind, but you know what I'm saying, right?
Sure.
BetMGM, authorized gaming partner of the NBA, has a special offer for the playoffs. Sign into your existing BetMGM account and snag an NBA playoffs odds boost token. Then take your shot at scoring more on your next win. Log into your BetMGM account and receive your odds boost token. Add a qualifying bet on the NBA playoffs to your bet slip and activate the token. If your boosted bet hits, you'll receive extra winnings in unrestricted bonus dollars. Make betting the playoffs more exciting, and if you haven't signed up for BetMGM yet, use bonus code FBYT to receive your welcome offer. BetMGM, make it legendary.